Okay, I hope all of you can see the screen now. Need a confirmation on chat box. Great. Okay, thanks. Thank you, everyone. Great. Okay. So, until last week, we have covered up development for your WordPress site, though many of you have still not done the work, the task. Then we talked about how to go ahead, customize your site, how to write a content, things to keep in mind while writing a content. Now, just wanted to understand from your side before we move ahead today on the marketing and the automation part of it. Is there is anyone who is still facing issues related to development, related to content creation? As a couple of you have done a great work, I would love to share that with all of you. However, rest of the audience, I wanted to hear from you so that we can accordingly move. And today, what we will do, we will cover up the lessons and then we will have at least 1 hour open Q&A to solve all your doubts. As this is the last lecture for this course, but still, we will make sure that everyone is at the same track before we end up this session. And you can raise your hand if in case anyone wants to go ahead and share with me that I'm stuck. Pranath says he has no problem. Good, Pranath. Sujata says editing blog, inserting pics, text, etc. Need guidance. Yes, I know this because there is a recent update from WordPress due to which all of you must be facing that issue. I have already that in mind that we will go ahead and cover it up right today before we move to the next lecture. Anyone else who has any kind of a issue here? Footer area, okay. Nakshatra. Okay, so I guess rest of you are all clear that how to go ahead and do the customization and the writing part. So let me give you a quick walkthrough what we discussed last time, and we will then move to today's lecture. By the way, guys, there is a recent update from WordPress due to which you are not able to copy whatever you have written at Docs or Microsoft Excel, your Word format. The reason is just one. There is a new editor called at WordPress Gutenberg. However, to go back on the previous editor, there is a tool which is known as Classic Editor. Wait. This one I'm talking about, which has got 5 million active installation. I request all of you, you can download this. You can simply install this Classic Editor. Once this is installed, activate this. Once it is activated, you can simply go to post. As most of you were not sure where to go ahead and update your recent blogs, every time you have to go to post and add him. Do not use edit with Elementor. Reason being that Elementor is a page builder. You are not building a page. Here you can simply go ahead and whatever you have written as your blog can post it here. The simple format. Earlier, if you remember until last week, there was some challenge in terms of how to do the SEO part, all of that. Now it is even simple using this theme. If my post title is June 30th class, lesson 4, text of my website and text of my particular article, the focus keyword, and here you can do the SEO part. If you have to add any kind of a media file here, simply go to add media, upload a new file. Since I may not have any file here, but that's fine. I'll just show you. Let's add something here. Let's download an image. So this image is now downloaded. Now, if in case you wanted to keep this image at the top instead of here, you can simply go ahead and do that. There is an option for editing this image, though the size of this image is this only. That is the reason that this one is a little short than the required one, but this is the right way. Is this easy now? Comparatively the last week, this is easy. And you can simply go ahead and publish. All done. Any questions about this? This is relatively easy, the one. Comparatively the last week one which you were using for posting or adding all the blogs to your website. Need yes, no, maybe from everyone. I know Sujata, but that is the wrong practice. Elementor is a page builder. You can use that to go ahead and always create a new page versus for blog post. Whatever you did, that's okay. But from now onwards, do this. This is simple. There is no requirement of deleting anything. You can simply go ahead and follow these practices from now on. Classic Editor is the theme name. You can download it. I repeat, Classic Editor. For the footer area, it's your wish, guys. I mean, you can go ahead and Pranath, as you've said, the normal one looks good to you. That is perfectly fine. It's up to us which one we want to go ahead and use. Related to the footer part, as Nakshatra asked for that, Nakshatra, simply go to appearance and then customize as an option. One way you can easily go ahead and customize all your footer areas from here. You can do those part from here. There is a page which you need to create, Nakshatra, as you have asked. Please tell how to go ahead and add a privacy page. You can first create the page there, and then you can create a hyperlink privacy policy and connect that hyperlink page to the your privacy policy page. How to go ahead and do that? Let me show you that. One is that we can go ahead and this area you can go ahead and write down. I think we would need to code it since there is, I guess, no option available for this one. Copyrights. There is already a by default page available for privacy policy. However, editing part is not there to go ahead and hyperlink it. So there must be a code required for it. I'll go ahead and share it with you guys that how to go ahead and do that. Since this won't be easy in terms of doing it without that coding part, you have to get it to CSS and do that. So leave this as of now. I'll keep this in mind and I'll update you accordingly. Pranat says it's there in the widget sections. Let's go ahead and see that. Got it. So there are a couple of widgets available here. We can add even new. Just wait for a second, Nakshatra. Let me first see whether without code I am able to do this or not. Okay. There must be an option for text. You can keep it like this. All right. So see, the process is that you can go to appearance and then widget area. There is a sub footer widget, or else even you can add that widget from. You can just go ahead and drag and drop at this side. Once you do that, save that part. There are various widgets which are available. You can add a code, tab, social, networking site links and everything. However, in our case, we would need text. So just simply drag this towards the footer area widget. Once you will write privacy policy, go to paste URL and whatever page you will create and just add this there. Once you save this part, let's check how it looks like at our website. So our privacy policy page is appearing here. However, we can still customize it. It can come down this way, but I would need a development team help here. But that's still fine even if I remove this and I just save this one. Let me just check how it appears. Okay, so the privacy policy with the hyperlink page is there. Rest you can customize everything accordingly from the footer area, as well as you can take this widget area help and you can customize all the parts. Any questions about it? Assume that won't be possible to repeat from the start again since we have already passed 15 minutes. I request you can watch the first 15 minutes part using the recorded session. And in case you face any issue, I'll go ahead and solve that. If there is any doubt about it, to go ahead, how to go ahead and customize your widget area, footer area, all of that. Except Prateek, no confirmation from any other person. All right, great. I just wanted to understand from all of you, except couple of people, I haven't received the first article. There were few of you who have updated us that you won't be able to go ahead and submit it. There was an extension required because of some personal commitments. The rest of the guys just wanted to know what is the challenge you're facing. Anyone, please share. Great, Pranath. Thanks. Okay, great. That's right, Sujata. Anytime you can connect with us, we are there to support. All right, so let's come back and take this class towards the next steps. Okay, so one of the things, once you will start publishing your blogs, once you will start, writing more and more every day, the biggest asset which you can gain is that the email subscribers. Email subscribers, there is a marketing agency called Marketing Sherappa. As per their report, every dollar invested in email marketing turns out to be $250. That is the power of one user email address. Now, just go ahead and imagine if you are asked for sharing your email address anywhere, and you are just reading something, you like that stuff. You are very comfortable most of the time to share your email address versus going ahead and sharing your mobile details or some other details. People are usually not comfortable sharing their mobile details and other contact details. The reason is just one, because we take email marketing as one of the easiest thing that okay, it's just an email. One cannot just go ahead and bother me in terms of contacting me or trying to sell stuff. But it's really opposite. If you have email IDs of your subscriber, you have a lot of opportunities to go ahead, sell, upsell, and in fact, that is your everything. Whatever years of investment in terms of writing blogs, content you're going to do, your subscribers are your real customers. So let's understand that how we are going to go ahead and capture email addresses for those guys. And then today we will also learn how we are going to go ahead and send them an email, which is of course free of cost for now. And we can do bulk email marketing without investing much of your money. I would say at the moment it will be zero. And then moving ahead, once you will have subscribers crossing 10,000 plus, of course, you will be at a profitable stage at that time. At that moment, of course, you would need to spend somewhere around $10 to $50 every month. So first, how to capture email addresses. That's one of the most critical thing to study today. One of the things, we have a lot of email tools available. There is something called MailChimp. I personally like them a lot. Then we have Sender.net. Then we have Mailgun. And there are hundreds of other. Then we have ActiveCampaign. There are a couple of those which offers you around 12,000 email shoots every month for free. One of the great example for that is MailChimp. We will go ahead and functionality wise, all works similarly. It is just like that. We will do our exercise part at MailChimp. And right after that, what we will do, we will go ahead and send one or other email addresses as well. I mean, couple of mails so that you can see that whether it is getting to the bulk team or not. So one thing what you can do is that go to plugins, add new. I've already installed at my place, so I'll just guide you how you have to do this. You can simply write here MailChimp for WordPress, or even if you write MailChimp, you'll get MailChimp for WordPress. And also you can download MailChimp Top. Once this is done, just confirm me. Pratik, you can simply write just MailChimp. You will get that for sure. Can you see this? Something like this, the monkey and this logo. If you're not able to find this, that's okay. You can Google it, MailChimp for WordPress. Yes, you have to activate it, guys. Pratik, you can follow this and simply download. Once this is downloaded, go to upload plugin and you can upload this one. Pranat says done. Okay, great. I hope everyone is done with this now. Once you're done with this, go to installed plugins. Before we go ahead and do the customization part there, you guys would need to create your account here for MailChimp. And in case if it doesn't allow you to create an account, since you all may have your personal Gmail accounts, though it should not happen, but still, then we have to use some other hack. This is the sign up form for MailChimp for free. You can sign up there, confirm. Let's do all of these exercises maximum by 12. Let's have open Q&A to ensure everything is done, and then we are discussing any kind of a bottleneck if anyone is facing. Yes, Ajung, you have to sign up there. Kalyani, yes, you can go ahead and use your Gmail account and just confirm me whether it is accepting or not. All of you have signed up there? Great. Okay. Once you sign up there, guys, there will be an option. Let me log into our account. You can share your website URL, guys. By default, all of you will get an option that will be your audience as whatever your name of your website blog you have created for MailChimp. All the subscribers are going to be added in that, whoever will fill up a form at your website. Is this done, guys? Any questions about this before we move to the next step? Sure, Swati. Guys, one more minute to everyone. And confirm me whether it is accepting Gmail accounts or not. If it is, I think that's great. Great, Kalyani. Thanks for the confirmation. Arjun says I can't log into my WordPress account. Arjun, that's okay. You can do this later on otherwise. And one thing, though the class, I mean, today is the last class, we will also keep few backup classes over the weekdays, evening hours. I will send you an email about it for the confirmation. So, whenever you participate in a class, guys, make sure that you log in and walk through with everything. I mean, whatever you did last week. Great. So, Maya, let's wait for another minute and move to the next. Okay. So, guys, all of you have done this part. Now, what do you have to do? We were at MailChimp top bar. You can simply go to plugins, MailChimp top bar, and go to settings. You can simply go ahead and are you connected to MailChimp? Click there. For API, you can connect it sites. We have to figure out where is the API. I repeat, you have to go to MailChimp top bar. and I'm sharing this link. You can directly create your API here, then I'll share with you how to connect that. Once all of you are at this step, just confirm. Yes. So you can create your key here, Shreya. I guess Shreya asked this question. Pranat has a question. Pranat, I have shared this URL. What we will do, we will connect your current MailChimp account with your website so that if in case you wanted to go ahead and send an email to all your subscriber in one go, you do not have to do any manual task. You have to create API from this link, create a key. You can just copy this and then go back here, simply save. Now my website is connected with my MailChimp account. All my subscribers will be connected with my website. So anyone, whoever will fill up the form, database will be saved and integrate here. And then there is an option that I can do the customization for my website directly from MailChimp account. We're coming to those subjects. Let's first finish this up. Anyone who is still confused about it, guys, I see a lot of people are not active today. Is there is any challenge? Are you not enjoying the class? Any feedback for us, for me? Very less participation. People are quiet, except couple of people. I don't see everyone is participating. Sure, Pratik, no problem. Guys, can you just confirm is there is why the energy level is low today? I am not getting that pace. I mean, I really enjoyed last three lectures. Less people are participating today. Why? Is there is any challenge? Are you getting, I mean, confused about something? Ajum, then you change the username. If there is already a user with that ID, change your username. You can do this with other email addresses as well. You're welcome. All done, guys? Any questions about it? Shall we move to the next step? That's okay, Soumya. I understand. It happens with everyone. There are things when even I get stuck about, so that's okay. I go to my team and ask them how to do this. Since I'm not a developer, I request them to teach me this. Today, Pranath shared with us that how to go ahead and do that footer area customization. I really like this. One of the things we discussed last week, if you remember, guys, I told you we lost our rankings, remember? But our rankings are back now. Reason is that the main keyword for our industry is content writing course. We are back, but we have to hit it here. Page one, rank one. Not these local pages, not these ads. It will take another month to go ahead and again come to the top. So whenever there is a new update, in fact, a week ago there was another update from Google. Though our website was safe under that update, but still, these types of updates are, it's like a regular practice followed by Google. They try to go ahead and create search better than any other platform. There are a lot of other search engines. So we need to ensure that we are always updated about it. Can you observe in terms of, just wait, okay. Can you all see this? In the rich snippet result, Quora has a broader space for ranking factor than no other website. But we also have this, right? And there are a couple of questions which are coming. This part is known as rich snippet. I will give you code of that. You can go ahead and use that code at your site as well. But don't do that at the moment. Once you will have good at least 10 15 articles at your website, you can go ahead and do this. So the idea of showing you this was within a week, if you do right practices, you get your rankings back. Your visitors will increase, your revenue will increase, everything will be double. But only right practices, known practices which are good as per Google. Can we talk next? I mean, can we come to the point where we have to go ahead and understand integration part, all of that? Great. Okay. Guys, since I have done this, what you have to do, you can now go ahead and customize your MailChimp account. Go to top bar. So there are a couple of options. MailChimp list. I can simply select the one for IM skills. You can go ahead and accordingly do the customization for text. You can create your button name and the blank page, your email address. This option, you can keep it like this. Enable means it will be live, no means it will go. You can change color customization based on your website. Whatever color you want to do, go ahead and use. Otherwise, if in case the color part is not sure which one you want to go ahead and pick, you can simply pick the color code and paste it here, and it will be done. Sticky bar stands for if someone even scrolls this page, it will show your top bar menu will be like this only. But if you will just keep it as no, then once someone will scroll down, of course I have not saved it yet, but if I'll do this, then it will disappear if I scroll down the page. It will disappear like this. So it's up to you how you want to keep this. I recommend keep it as sticky bar because no one subscribes the moment they come and visit at your website. The messages part you can customize later on. Integration, we've done it. That's how it is. Now, all the email addresses which we will capture. Let's suppose I'll capture this, my personal Yahoo account. Click on subscribe. I'll refresh this page and my audience. Since I am at a local hosting account right now, it is quite possible that it's not integrated because I have local servers. I have no active servers available. But still, you can do this at your side and you will be able to see that it will be submitted in the current website database which you have. Something went wrong, all right? So maybe that is the reason because this site is at a local host. That could be the reason. You guys can just try this at your site and confirm me. Are you facing same challenge? If you guys are still facing same challenge, you can let me know. Can one of you can quickly answer me because we have to move to the next steps quickly. There were two plugins which we have installed, Somya. One was MailChimp for WordPress and one is MailChimp Top Bar. In fact, you can create pop-up menu, all of that if you will explore. There are many things available as a platform from MailChimp that too for free. So you can explore that and that's up to you how you want to capture email addresses. And there is not just MailChimp. I will give you name of a couple of other service providers that is for email marketing. Similar process for everyone and you can explore. Since if we will explore each tool, we won't be able to go ahead and cover up the entire, things in this particular session. Shraddha is also facing the same challenge. Okay, so our mail team is connected. Anyone else who is still facing the same challenge? Other than Shreya, can anyone confirm? Are you also facing the same challenge right now with the integration part? If that is the same, we will move to the other step right now. We will keep this topic as untouched since there is a technical challenge between integration. So the integration part is already done, right? But why are we not able to capture it? We will get into that part. Pranath says it is working. Who else is at the same step and facing a challenge? So there are two possible reasons for. Okay, great. Shreya, I guess there are two possible reasons in your case and my case. My case is very clear because I'm at a local site which is without a server. That is the reason that it is not able to pass on the database to the current mail account. However, in your case, what we can do, same practices you can refollow, just uninstall and reinstall the same after this class. If you still face this issue, let me know. The reason is just one. There are cases when it doesn't work with the proper integration, or else your MailChimp account may not be active at the moment. Or there can be other possible reasons, but we will solve this. Let's move to the next step for now. And okay, Shreya says it's working now. Great, happy to know this. Great. Okay, great, guys. Now, guys, what will happen is that let me give you a quick walkthrough about sending an emails, but it is all up to you how you're going to share an email frequently with your visitors. Do not spam. No one likes spamming. People can, once they will start marking you as spam, your website entire reputation will go down. Do not follow that practice. Use either Monday or Tuesday. That is the best days to send in emailers. You can simply go ahead, add MailChimp, create a campaign, email campaign, test, begin with it. You have a subscriber list, click on add. It's up to you what subject line and what content, and you can design your email. All done, and you can simply send that email to all your subscribers every week. The more number of subscribers you are going to gain, you are at a stage when you can convert your subscribers into final paid customers if you sell services. But this is the best practice. MailChimp offers you 2,000 free email every day, and 12,000 total emails free of cost every month. It's more than enough for a startup, for a newbie like you to go ahead and move ahead at a profitable stage. This is one. Other than that, now we have another tool called Gmask. That is again free of cost from Gmail. You can simply go to App Store of Chrome. This is only available, by the way, at Google Chrome. Search Gmask. I have already installed Gmask here, so just sharing with you all. Now you can add this as an extension in your Chrome browser. Once it is done, you can create a list of all your subscribers at Google Doc. So you can create a sheet for all your subscribers. Just to give you an idea about it, how does this works? Go to Drive. For example, we have a contact form, one sheet by the name of contact form. We have our daily list of subscribers who are coming and filling up their details at our website. Now it's simple. I can simply go ahead the moment my Gmask is installed. A URL like this, not URL, I'm sorry, an icon like this will come up in your Gmail account. You can simply click on that and something like this will open up. This was the sheet contact form. I have opened it up. This is the database for an example. Or let's say paid leads mailer. Let's keep this. I have my current students in this list. Once I'll go ahead and connect this, all of you are here in this mail. Now, I can simply go ahead and whatever as a campaign we have created, we can go ahead and put it here and we can do the customization part. For the name, it gives you the indication like this. By default, it will capture your name. And once I'll send this as an email, this mail will go to everyone without anyone will get a notification or will get this as your email details. I mean, this is 100% private, only with this, the owner of the company or with the organization whichever you have shared your details with. The benefits of using Gmask is that one, it's quick, the deliverability is very fast, but you can maximum use 50 subscribers. I mean, you can maximum send emails to 50 subscribers in one go. So for small email campaigns, it's quick and easy. You can use this. Gmask extension URL I've already given to everyone. You can get this additionally added to your profile. But there is one thing which you need to make sure you're always clear about. So if this name, let's suppose Rima, or just wait. Now, one of the things which you need to make sure that you're doing it right to send a proper email to everyone. The first name should be always, I mean, the first letter of the name should be always in capital. So you can use this formula is equal to and write proper this and just close this bracket. Press enter. By default, the name will be correct. And let's suppose if you have few other names here, say Veena, Weber, Neha, whatever. For the naming part, the name should always be like this. Just put it as name because, and this as an email. While you will send an email to your subscriber using GMAS, use this. Reason being, it looks more professional. At the same time, Gmail will capture names from this particular field. This is clear. So to capture right names from here, you would need to use this formula here, and then you will be able to go ahead and send proper emails. When you are going to send a personalized emails to all your subscribers, this is the right way you can do this. Any doubts about this? Formula to use is guys, yes, no, maybe. Any doubts? Great. Guys, you can now let's move to the next. We have list of so many tools which are free today for your email marketing campaigns. Let's suppose MailChimp doesn't work for you, you don't like MailChimp, you wanted to explore further tools. There are a couple of tools which we use which are easy, but even if you go to Google and see free email marketing softwares or tools, there are few hundreds available. Couple of those are SendGrid, Sender.net, they're good one. You can use them. And once this is done, you're all good to go. Then we have Contact Form 7. Contact Form 7 is one of the plugin which most of the people use. This is for the purpose to capture email addresses and then save them here, like the way we did it. You would need a support from someone who is technical if you wanted to go ahead and do the CSS coding part. For example, we get this as a confirmation that for what purpose other person has filled up a form, all of that. If you also wanted to go ahead and do that, it takes time. And a support would be definitely needed, but it is still simple. The basics of it, how to go ahead and do that. I am sure Contact Form 7 must be installed in everyone's account. Can you just confirm me whether it is installed or not? It is. This is your Contact Form 7 shortcode. You can customize them at any of your page. For example, if you have created a Contact Us page, there is a simple process which you can use. Let's suppose this is our Contact Us page. So let's create an admin. If you just put this short code here, it will start appearing. Now guys, one of the things which you need to ensure is that you customize your contact form using Elementor, because this is a different page you are creating. Size of it, everything of it with Elementor you can create. I won't do this right now because this is the practice which you should follow. Let's go to this URL and it will be live. Great. Someone fills up a form here. The email ID with your WordPress account which is registered will get notified that someone filled up a form here. And also there is a plugin called Contact Form Connector. You can connect Google Sheet with your contact forms. That is also possible. And a database like this, you will start getting at your Google Sheet account, whatever you have created and integrated with that contact form. Is this clear? Easy? Great. Great, guys. Great. Okay. Now, we are going to talk about Google local pages and what is the advantages of getting it at your website. Since we are, 7 minutes, away from our break, so let's keep this break from 11:10 till 11:40. Come back and let's cover up the Google local pages part. But before I move ahead, I wanted to tell you that what is Google local pages is. If someone search like this, IAM skills. Can you see this? This is Google local page. That means someone search for a product or services, whatever you sell, whatever you provide. There is a local listing at Google for that particular thing. So this confirms to Google that, okay, this is an authentic site. Point one, point two is that it also gives signal to Google that, okay, this is a authentic business or this is the authentic blog, because it also has a local presence. It is one of the best backlink which you can get for your website. Is this clear so far? So let's come back from break and create a local page, plus understand this and how to go ahead and take full advantages of creating local listing. Everyone good to go for a break? Quick yes. Okay, great. See you guys at 11:40. Take care. I've started the recorded class again. Let me quickly share the screen now. Okay, so we were at Google local pages. So context of local pages I've already created. That what is it? All of you can go ahead and create one of the local listing. In most of the cases, the first local account Google verifies on the basis of your mobile number as your new. However, if there is one or more location you're going to get verified, you would need a letter from Google that is free of cost. Google send to everyone, and based on that, you can simply go ahead and get your locations verified. Now, let's suppose if I run a bakery shop and I start selling bakery products online. Someone searched from Mumbai bakery shop. Based on my reviews, I am most likely to get my visibility at Google, my local page visibility at Google, if someone search for it. However, if that's a person search from Delhi bakery shop, my local listing won't show up. Reason being that it's a local place in Mumbai. But if someone search for local bakery shop in Mumbai, I am more likely to get my website ranked if my reviews are good, if there is a positive feedback given by the customers. And Google observes so many things: the number of hours people spend at this location, all of that. Just to show you that how Google even observed. So one of the things, if I search for Domino's, I would say this Bergamo. I search like this. Can you see this? Google also gives the indication on the basis of your behavior that you are at the shop. That typically peak wait time is 15 minutes from this to this time. Typically, people spend around 25 minutes to 1 hour here. Google has all information about our places. This particular platform will give you more advantage the moment you have a business account. If it is a blog, of course, it gives weightage to the blog as well. But when it is a business account, when you're selling service or something like that, in near future, when you will write for someone, these are the good hacks which you can use to go ahead and get that person's website ranked. How to go ahead and now create a local page. To create a local page, the URL of for the website is business.google.com. I have shared this URL with everyone. You all can click add business.google.com. If you have to add another location here, you can simply go to add single location. So once all of you are here, just confirm. Add single location. And the name of your blog or a website should be your business name. My case, I'll add I won't create an account, but we will go ahead and do you want to add a location customers can visit like a shop or office? Click on this as yes, because Google doesn't take any virtual products. Click on yes, and then next. The address. So for now, I'll keep by default, because of the pin code, it has captured it like this, and then next. Because we already have this listed here, so it's saying, is this your business? Let me go back. And I click on this, doesn't match. And next. Do you also serve customer outside this location? No, I don't. Choose the category that fits your business. Education center. So my address is a fake address. I'll delete this account. You guys have to add the right address. Your contact details and the current website URL. So I just write this as number. Uh, Once I click on finish, this will give me an option to verify the account. In my case, I'm more likely to get postcard. Once I click here as my name and I'll click on post, you will get the postcard, and then you can simply come back to Google Business Account. Once you receive that postcard, it will ask you to verify the account. Put that there is a 5-digit numeric numbers which you're going to get. Put that here and verify the account. But most of you won't get this as an option. You are likely to get this option that verify using mobile number through text or call. You can use text as an option. Everyone, please follow these guidelines and create it. Swati, you need to understand there is no issue with sharing your personal detail. I mean, you are finally running a business. Of course, it's your wish. You can create it at the moment. If you do not want to create it, fine. You wanted to go ahead and remove the number in future, that is also possible. You can do that. That's all up to you. You can remove the number. You can simply click after verifying it. And it's all up to you right now. You want to keep this or not. But think from a business perspective, would you mind or sharing your contact details with your customers? Of course, no, because you want them to contact you, right? That is how our contact details are shared all across. Finally, you're running a business. Up to you purely. If it is even a blog, there are a lot of bloggers who follow these practices. And again, as I'm saying, if you're not comfortable sharing your mobile number, just simply don't do that. Is this clear, Sujata, Swati? Great, thanks. So since I am not going to create this account, because for us, this is actually not the true business location. So I'll prefer deleting this. Ajum says, is it relevant for shop only? Absolutely no. Reason is one, we don't have any shop, right? But our local listings are there. Reason is just one, we wanted to make sure whosoever search for a product or a service which we sell, which we provide, we should come in front of them. So far clear, guys? All of you? Pratik says, Pratik, absolutely no. It's up to you, as I said. But this is one of the best practices which helps you to let Google know that this is an authentic blog or this is an authentic business which has a presence in India, in that city, in that location. These are all those signals which you give to Google. Yes, that's right, Pratik. Jyoti says, what should be the business category for blogger side? There are a couple of options available. What your blog is all about, art, education, science, what it is, accordingly select. And guys, it is not mandatory that you will follow each and every, I mean, stuff at your own business site, whatever you're doing today. Why I'm sharing this? Yes, you can just keep your home address, there is no problem. Why I'm sharing this, guys? There is a logic. See, most of you have a different plans while participating in this course. Some of you may want to just write because you love writing. some of you may wanted to go ahead and serve as a, as a content marketer. Some of you may want to go ahead and get a job. These practices are best practices to go ahead and give service about. If tomorrow you're one of your, someone from you may join any organization and you give them these insights, these are really going to give them a great boost in their businesses. Having said that, people love employees who drive business for them. So that's how it is. All convinced about this now. What is the entire idea about creating these local pages or discussing about it? Yes, it is fine. Social club, yes. However, Pranat, I wanted to share one thing that you may receive calls about it. So accordingly select. If someone from the local city search for a social club, you'll get a call. And you can turn this into a profitable business. I still remember 2013, I was one of the member for, there was a club called Happy Smiling Club in Delhi. So without any agenda, there was a meeting, weekly meeting, just for fun. And people had that business. I mean, they were just charging around 200-300 rupees. And for 3-4 hours, there was a discussion, laughter things, lot many activities they were doing. But that was a business. There were a lot of people who participated in that way back. So anything, yes, look forward with a larger picture, how we are going to deal with this particular, the skills which we are going to get, and how are we going to take advantage and monetize these skills. Ajum, you need to decide your category accordingly. I mean, you need to identify what type of a blog service business you are running and accordingly decide. I think that's your call. So accordingly decide, and you can do this part later on as well. It's not mandatory you have to do it right now. I'm giving you all 2 minutes, and then by 11:57 I'll move to the next step. Is Fatima not online today? She is. Fatima, are you there? Are you able to listen me? Say hi, hello, something. Oh, great, great, Fatima. Good to see you. No option for sending a mail came to me, sir. Was there an option to verify using mobile number? If that option is not there, you can still, I mean, you can repeat the step again, create a new account, delete the previous one, you will be able to. Follow this, just try to get your hands dirty and you will be able to do this. That's okay, Pranat. Just retry this. and you will be able to. It will ask you for a postcard for sure. Clear, Pranav? Let's move to the next step, guys. This exercise all of you can do later on as well. If in case you face any difficulties, we are there. Okay, one of the things which is possible is that you can create even multiple accounts following the same practices. Benefits of creating a multiple account is that it gives signal to Google that to show up your particular business website at least at those locations where you are located. So say like I have a local account in India and that too in Mumbai. That means that Google will get this as a signal that okay, this website is from Mumbai. The local host servers, of course, is in Singapore. As in India, we don't have good servers, so local host server is from Singapore, which is Asia Pacific, and then we have another sign to Google that okay, this is located in Mumbai, so show them in a ranking. However, if you will create another page, say like for Middle East and UK, US, your website content will start ranking at a global level. If you observe, one of the reason most of the unknown sites rank at multiple locations because this is the hack which they use. So even if okay, so let me give you one good example about it. Whether that tool is available or not. Something like this, if I remember the URL. I'll try to see whether this works uh, because they have now changed this. It was something like this, which is not accessible to public now. Google one location change. Maybe this was the URL. Okay. Anyways, I'm not able to get this as they have stopped this particular service now. Okay. Anyway, so the idea was what I was trying to show you that most of the articles which we write doesn't just get ranked at a particular location; it ranks India-wide. Reason is just one because we have multiple places listed at Google. So this gives signal to Google that okay, this is an authentic business site, and we should give respect to this site in terms of giving ranking and all that. So that is the whole idea, and that is what I was just trying to show you guys. But I should have that URL with me. I need to identify. I'll share it with you guys later on over an email. Okay, so other than let's move about. Can I do this all later because can I do the activity and understand the lesson? So yes, definitely, Soumya. Why not? So guys, one of the things which is more critical nowadays is that social media. See, getting more fans at social media has no sense now until you're not creating engaging and genuine content. You see, there are a lot of websites which has around 5 lakh, even 1 million likes at their pages, say Facebook. But if you observe at their each post, they get hardly 2, 3, even 50, 100 likes, not more than that. Reason is just one. Facebook has turned out to be very smart. Organic reach, they have just turned down to 0.1%. What they want is each and every post which you have created at social media, especially Facebook, should be sponsored. They want you to go ahead and advertise everything. They do not want you to go ahead and get value. So, getting a fans at social media, is it good today? As for today, no, absolutely no. Getting some followers, especially at your Facebook account, doesn't make sense. So no happiness when there is people who are liking your social media pages. Trust me. But when it is about Twitter, LinkedIn, and other, for example, Instagram as a channel, yes, it has an advantage. Reason is just one, because there you can reach out to the world based on hashtags and quality of the content. So one is that you will have options to create social media pages, and you can, one of the important social media page which you should definitely create is that LinkedIn. Let me just sign in. All of you can sign in there at your LinkedIn account. So you will have an option to create your new account at LinkedIn. Let me just give you the URL. Since these sites keep changing these, business.linkedin.com. Earlier that URL was here correctly. Just wait for a second. I'll give you direct URL to create an account. No, it's not coming right now. Should be here then. Okay. At work, and then create a company page. I will not create. You guys can create in your case. So small business, medium or large, showcase pages and educational services. Now, one of you may get this in your mind that we are a blogger. Why do we need to create this? Because having visitors at LinkedIn and gaining popularity here will help you to reach out and increase maximum reach of your content, as well as you will get backlinks, that too for free. So genuine followers here are going to really help you. I repeat, here is the URL, and similarly you can create it for facebook.com/ I guess pages slash create. Now, one thing which is very good today is that if you wanted to go ahead and create an account at Facebook for your business, with that account, I would recommend create one community as well. Facebook community is a great thing to go ahead and start today. Why I'm saying this? You are more reachable to the world there. I'm sure that is my email ID at Facebook. Okay. So 5 minutes, I'll just give you all a URL to create Twitter account as well. All of you can create that. Then we will talk about. All of you are at same pages, guys, and your account at Twitter as well. For creating Facebook pages, for creating banner for LinkedIn, banner for Twitter, banner for Facebook, as well as a logo for your website, you can use canva.com. You can write canva.com, and then there is an option at Canva. Canva allows you to go ahead and directly create Facebook banner, Facebook cover photos, all of that. You can directly go ahead without knowing or without getting into the exact pixel percentage. This is one of the brilliant tools to use today and create that. You do not have to search for Facebook cover size and all, and you can still do this directly at Canva. It is 12:11. Take at least 4-5 minutes to create one of those pages. At least don't create the pictures and all that. Just create the name and all that. That is important right now. Once that part is done, confirm me. Then we will understand and learn how to go ahead and create automation for social media pages. What are the advantages of social media pages and everything. Once you're done, just say yes, no, maybe, and chat. Guys, any challenge which you're facing right now? Anyone? Pranat says, okay. Pranat, it will be automatically get verified in few hours, or they may take up to 3 days as well. After 1 2 days, it will start appearing at Google. Because your website is new. As I said, that new websites get immediate update from Google, immediate yes from Google on everything. That is the respect given by Google to a new website. But once it is done, after that you have to every time verify a new website. Related to social media pages, guys, any question, doubts? I'll stop this everything I mean by one. Then we need to have one open Q&A today for 1 hour at least. And then we will talk about the exam part and the certification test. So, Maya, it's very easy. I'll guide you how to create your own email account. But there is a cost, 65 rupees per month if you use Zoho Mail. If you use Google Mail, per account 118 rupees every month. Your name at the rate your website.com will be the address. Per account, the cost is for. Nakshatra says, is it better to create a blog or a brand with our own name or coin a name related to the niche? Purely up to you. See, final user wants you to deliver value. You deliver it with your individual name or you form an organization. Up to you. However, if your vision is bigger, you wanted to go ahead and create an organization in near future, my advice is use a different name. And for an individual personality, uh, you should go ahead and create it for yourself. You said that does it have any impact on SEO? No. SEO is only impacted the moment you do not follow the webmaster's guidelines given by Google. You can simply write webmaster guidelines by Google. In this course, you have followed each and everything, by the way. But still, to be always updated, you can keep reading that stuff once in a month. There are a lot of new changes which Google, do every month, every 6 months. You must know what is latest and happening, and if there is anything our site is not at that particular stage. If that is the case, to make sure that you are safe, you are not getting penalized, you should go ahead and follow those guidelines. Is there is any tip on measuring the level of competition, the niche we choose? Very simple. When you go ahead and so one is that as a broad picture, if you look at business as a category, we perform each and every task based on that category. It's about writing blogs and doing different multiple things at your site, right? But we can always get this competition level. For example, Facebook cover size, this says zero competition because no one will run an ad around it. Facebook cover photo maker with name, it has a competition that is zero point 0.1, 0.01 even. Even if you click on this particular keyword, there is a possibility some companies may be running an ad. At the moment, no. These companies may be selling FB covers. To measure a competition level, you can always use your Google Keyword Planner, Keyword Everywhere as a plugin, and rest of the other tools which we discussed. Every third site on the internet is promoting some or different things. So you can measure the competition level before starting or running any new product, service, or any kind of a campaign about it. Always chase low competition keywords first, then medium, and then high. If you will start targeting high competition keywords in the beginning, you will be disappointed. I am sure all of you must have done it. If not, you can still create the rest of the other pages. You can create your Twitter account as well. Once all of these things are done, you have to create a new account at buffer.com. I am giving you URL for Buffer. Okay, so let me first create what is buffer.com. See, all of us are so busy. We do not want to go ahead and invest time to see what is happening at my social media channel, what is happening at my Facebook, what is happening at my LinkedIn. I want something to go ahead and just have a view. Okay, someone has written something, or I want to publish my content at multiple sites in one go. What is the quick hack around it, right? This is how a right process works. Buffer is a platform which helps you to connect all our social media channels at one go. And then we can go ahead and in one go, we can publish all our contents and we can schedule a content which we want to go ahead and publish in near future, date wise, time wise, and everything. That is the best part. So right now, if I wanted to go ahead and publish our course page here, This is my Facebook. I'll write something for LinkedIn now. Twitter works on hashtags, so I'll try to use a couple of hashtags here. Content writing, content marketing, content strategy. And for LinkedIn, I will use similar content. For Facebook, I think this one works better. I wanted to publish it right now, or I wanted to go ahead and schedule this post. So I'll share it right now. For scheduling, there is an option available. Once we do this, all across our social media channels, this content is published. So first, create an account here. We will connect all those pages which you have created, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. In fact, you can connect your Instagram as well. After connecting them, we will go ahead and have a quick chat around it. We will publish this and see that whether it is getting listed there or not. You guys can customize your social media pages after this session. Create some beautiful pages so that you start gaining visitors at your social media accounts as well, and then we can divert that audience to the main site. Take 1 minute from now. I'll be back. All of you have created Buffer account, guys. Everyone need a confirmation, please. Great. Okay. Now, wait, there is an option. Option is to connect your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn account with Buffer. Can you please go ahead and follow the guidelines given by them and connect all your sites there? In fact, your Instagram account. Because I'm not at Instagram, so I am at Instagram, but I have just posted just ever in my life once. So, and for business like us, Instagram is not a relevant channel, so we don't explore. Yes, Pranath. Yes, I think it is even advisable to create after the session only, because we have to close, not close the class. I mean, we have to complete all the slides today. Then we will discuss the assignments part and then open Q&A, so that I should know where are you all in terms of the creation of your site, content, and everything. Then we will discuss about the exam part and the certification. Ajum, definitely yes. This is what I've said. Yes. Now, guys, please confirm all of you have connected your Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter pages. Great. So now the process is, so Maya, yes, there are plugins which you can go ahead and ask for. That includes ConvertPlus, which is a premium plugin to capture email IDs, which we use at our website. We have a bulk license for that. Then you can also go ahead and ask for a premium plugin, these themes, which are already paid in the market. That is somewhere between 15,000 rupees. You can let us know that this is the theme I want. We will get you that on the basis of our license, which we have. Relax. So you need to let us know, since we created the website at Flocks, but that does not mean that you have to keep only Flocks as your WordPress theme. You can go ahead and ask for e-commerce theme. You can go ahead and ask for anything which you wanted to, and it should be paid one. We will get you that. And you need to also ensure, sorry to say, but you need to also ensure that the license fee, which we will share, that it's just with you, because of course you have to use it properly. Try to make sure that the license fee should not get public. Otherwise, we also lose the business of it. That's how it is. Would it affect the content of the website if we change the theme? Of course not, but fonts and everything will be affected, and you can still customize it. What I would recommend to you guys is that at the moment, create content at Flocks only. Flocks is a good platform, because all of you are beginners. You would always need a support from full stack developer for customizing different things. You've understood the concept of how to go ahead do things, but there are cases when you have to do changes in CSS and all that. In fact, for us as well, it is difficult. So we take help from those guys who are complete developers. Their primary job is to go ahead and develop sites. So take that step the moment you're ready for it, not at the moment. Pranat, I have already made a list of those tools in LMS, but I was in fact thinking about it that I should create a PDF, whatever tools we discussed. I will share an email with all of you about the tools, different tools for different purposes which you can use. So social media tool, you can use this, and for e-commerce, this. Okay. So whatever tools we have discussed will be part of that. So in one go, you can go ahead and watch them. The easiest method to explore tools is one, obviously the one which we have discussed, but there are other tools as well with a similar functionality. Always try, do a little bit of Google around it, and then find out which one you are liking more, and accordingly take steps. Please ensure you don't pay anything for tools, because almost tools are nowadays free. Until you do not have visitors more than 25,000 to 30,000, there is no need to pay for tools. For example, we have Ahrefs that charges around $100 a month for the competition analysis, but we require that because that's our business wants, not for others. Pranat, the paid version of tools which we have are not the one which I'm talking about. For example, Ahrefs. You can surely go ahead and ask us for any theme which you wanted to, which is a paid in the market. Any plugin which is paid, you'll get it. Yes, Pranat. Tools or themes, yes. So there are almost every different plugin and every different tool you can ask us for. Relax. There are so many tools. If we will start guiding you about it, I don't think so. That will be anyways recommended. You decide I want this, I'll get you that. All I've connected it. So now the process is simple. Let's go ahead and understand why are we doing this. Because you have to schedule yourself once in a week for 15 minutes for all your social media pages. What do you have to do? Just create content as I just created. For example, I'm creating this right now. I remove Facebook and this just for the, then you can simply click on schedule post. This day, time, this is as per India. You can change as per the audience which you have, and schedule. Your content will be auto published. You do not have to go ahead and every time publish something which is actually a time consuming concept. So don't do that. Schedule yourself once in a week and you're all good to go. One thing keep in your mind is that, let me give you another insight for social media, which is really critical, especially for Facebook. Over a period of time, if your content is good, you will get value from, of course, visitors, and Google will start respecting your social media signals as well. Try to use same theme, same color, and same font for social media. If you observe, all the pictures which we have listed here, all our blogs is same. In rare occasions, we are changing our pictures for social media, sharing plus at our blog post. The logic behind this, of course, it's purely your wish. You can simply change it in future. But if you observe, most of the big companies, they use same color font at the pictures with an objective that that is also one of the credit which goes to social listening and social signals to SEO, that okay, this site has a better UI which will finally give signal to Google, okay, rank this site. This has a very, very small percentage of giving value to your SEO, but it has. Try to use it. So it's not mandatory. It's all up to you. If you want to keep it this way, it's good. If you want to select different pictures every time, again, there is no problem with that as well. Any question, guys? Yes, no, maybe. Need quick answer on this. Okay, great. So everyone, I think we have created it. Now we've understood that how to go ahead and create. All right. So the next step, the most known social media do's and don'ts. One we have just now discussed. Second thing, at Facebook, as I've said, there are a lot of people who are investing a lot in terms of gaining followers at Facebook as a channel. That has no requirement nowadays. Facebook has 0.1% organic reach. So any investment at Facebook today is a wastage of money. Don't do that. Don't even advise anyone. Gaining followers at Facebook has no sense. But creating a community account at Facebook has a lot of engagement. You, as an admin of Facebook community, can go ahead and reach out to all the audience. As you observe, most of the businesses now investing at creating communities. One of the best example is First Cry, that e-commerce site which sells baby products. They have two different communities. One is of course at their site, and second is at their Facebook channel. This community helps them to go ahead and engage with their audience. What do? They take interviews of mothers, their experiences, and they try to connect their audience. Other community is Mom Presso. Why I'm taking this example because I know this. I mean I'm very familiar to this. I have a small baby, so I'm familiar to these sites nowadays a lot. So there, the way they generate their content and the kind of audience they're connecting, that has a huge engagement. So an investment, of course, not financial investment, energy investment, time investment on creating social media community pages has a value, especially on Facebook. Second thing which I wanted to discuss is that whenever you use Twitter, based on your niche, make sure that you use proper hashtags. Similarly, at Instagram as well. These are the two channels which allows you to go ahead and create more engagement. One, heart which you gain. Heart means that is like at Twitter. Gives a backlink shared from the different profile. That is an advantage. So you gain popularity on the basis of each like given by the reader at your Twitter account. LinkedIn has same weightage now. LinkedIn is basically a channel which has hashtag as a value, but they more focus towards content creation, the quality of the content. Sharing content at LinkedIn has huge value, but at the same time, engagement of that content helps you to go ahead and drive value in a form of one, creating more presence of your brand page at LinkedIn. Second, driving value. at your own website because that's finally you want. And the third, which is the most critical part, people who comment at LinkedIn profile, they like your content in all across. For example, if I have around 5,000 LinkedIn connection and I like whatever you have commented, all those 5,000 people, at least out of 50% of those audience, which is an active audience, will get notified that I like this content. Chances of my organic reach will be double. So investment of energy and content creation at LinkedIn has a direct impact at your brand presence, at your SEO ranking, as well as it helps you to create your individual brand. Clear about this, guys? Do you want to ask anything? Is this clear to everyone? Pranav says clear, okay. So Maya, Pratik, no answer. Swamini, silent. Fatima, again silent. Nakshatra, sure, Pratik. No problem. You can definitely leave and watch the recording. Thanks, Nakshatra, for the confirmation. Okay, good day. Take care, Pratik. See you. Okay, so guys, now one of the things, if someone is writing negative about you at different channels, see there are tools which are available which can allow you to, without following who is writing about me, or there are big brands who follow these tools. So one, the most important thing you should keep in your mind is that there will be good and there will be bad experiences when you will run a business or when you will serve a client, even for your content writing services. People will share their experiences. One is at Google reviews. Definitely, Google review. If someone shares a review at Google, you will be notified. Someone tags you at Facebook and shares about you, you will be notified. Someone tags you, your profile at LinkedIn, you will be notified. Since Twitter is something, every second there are thousands of tweets which are coming. So it's really difficult to find out who has written what about you. There is a tool called TweetDeck. You can filter out which all content you wanted to find out from, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, that who has written what about us. That will help you on the other side to go ahead and, of course, cater to that particular issue, whichever person has raised, and also to identify what is actually happening with your current, at the level of customer satisfaction, of course. So this tool is known as I said, TweetDeck. TweetDeck is again free of cost. The URL for TweetDeck is tweetdeck.twitter.com. You have to connect your Twitter account with them. And once you do that, you can always add a new column. For activity, you can add something like this. Of Of course, since you will have a default profile right now. So here we have, for example, if I have to search what people are writing about our current business, for example, Coach Deco, I can put this keyword here, and wherever someone has used Course Deco, of course, there will be of Course Deco, something like that as well. So like this, you will be able to identify if there is any kind of a negative comment about you. You can go ahead and cater them. To here, I am skills. I can go ahead and create. Now let's suppose I have to check about, sorry, Airtel, it should be Airtel. I can see everything. 47 seconds ago, someone has written good, bad, ugly about them, refused to verify 48 seconds ago. This will quickly, or you will be able to even go ahead and quickly check about your competition as well. It's easy. Everything you can see here. Anything related to, say, Domino's. So what's happening around Domino's? Something like this, or about all web developer, something like that. Anyways, so what is the advantage of this? You can create an account, all right? For example, if I have searched for India, I mean, can you see this? There are quick, very quick, I would say, tweets which are coming every second. The advantage of getting all your social media listening tools and the keywords here is that you can go ahead and create better social media listening for your business. This will help you to make sure that no one, if someone is dissatisfied from the service, whatever you have given, and someone has written bad about you, you can immediately go ahead and solve the issue. Create an account for tweetdeck.twitter.com, of course, after this session. Create an activity part here, all right? And then you can also create the search columns by adding it up and just put the keyword here, the keyword related to your name, your brand name, all of that, and you're good. You're good to go. You can read all the current active things which are available. For example, we tweeted around 28 minutes ago. Someone, okay, so that was me only who liked this tweet. Now, if if there is a new like on your tweet or something, you can go ahead and see that who has liked that. People are more likely to go ahead and express negative thoughts at Twitter versus positive thoughts, especially when it is a customer feedback. Any doubts, any questions about this? So how to create an account? You already have the link available. You have to go ahead and do your hands dirty. What is the advantage of sharing, listening at social media is that since 2007 onwards, and then 2010 majorly, uh, social channels has gained a lot of popularity, and for Google, it is very clear that any website business which is active at these sites and gaining popularity there is an authentic and a good service. So that is another signal to them. And we get free of cost our content distributed. Usage of a right hashtag can help you to reach out to the world. The more number of readers you have, more number of opportunity for the business you're going to get. More popularity, more business. Clear? Can we move to the next step? And I think we are about to just finish this. Great. So now we are at the most important part of this course. Quick understanding from everyone. Why have you done this course? Immediately answer from everyone. To sell services, to work from home, to build a passive income, just for the sake of learning. Quick understanding from everyone. What was the purpose? What was the final objective that you enrolled in CWMC, the Content Writing Master Program? Everyone, please participate. I want you to understand from everyone. Sujata says, work from home, freelancing with other organizations. Freelance and work from home. Shreya. We have 14 online. If I exclude myself, we should be 13 as of now. Wanted to enhance my skill. Swati. Freelance and work from home. Ajum says, freelance and work from home. Swati wants to start her own blog. Okay. Jyoti, to reach out to the world, bring stigma and monetize the skills of freelancing examples to enhance my skills. Shweta, okay. Everyone, I still doubt few people are still left. Where is Fatima? Fatima, you haven't shared your objective. You did? Write articles. I'm sorry I missed it. I want to write articles. I got that. And the final, of course, writing, of course, that is the reason all of you are here. My intention of saying objective means, do you want to monetize for full-time work? You want to go ahead and do a work from home? You're already working and writing is your passion, no money as an interest. A little elaborated explanation, Fatima. Nakshatra, you have not answered. Yes, as in freelancing. All right. Nakshatra, your update. Are you online? Can you hear me? Shreya did answer, right? Yes, she did. Okay. I guess Nakshatra is, she's not able to hear right now. Anyways. Okay, so all of you are new writers. Obviously, you understand this subject now. Great, Nakshatra. Thanks for posting. Okay. So as I was talking about, all of you are new writers, though all of you have understood the entire concepts. Anyone who will hire you tomorrow, they want you just write content? Absolutely no. Their objective is create a content so that their website get boost in their ranking. That's it. This is the final objective of any organization, anyone who will hire you as a freelancer. I assume all of you have understood that how the entire function of content writing part works, right? Now, how much is the ideal pricing for my work? I am a newbie in this business line. How much will I charge? And what is the ideal bidding strategy, right? That and from where I should go ahead and gain that freelance work. So there are multiple options which are available. So let's first of all understand the pricing part. For next 3 months, all of you should go ahead and start as at least as an intern, those who can work as an intern. We hire interns at our own, for our own company for 3 months to 6 months, and there is a lot of internship opportunity. The ideal pricing for you for an internship would be somewhere between 5,000 to 8,000. And you would ask to at least write 10,000 words in a month. That would be the ideal pricing. So if I have to answer this way, what you are gaining is that you're getting 50 paisa to 70 paisa per word which you're writing. Do this at least for next 3 months. There is a site called Internshala 2019. But are you ready right now? No, you are not. So the fifth line, as I have read, written here, when to hit the market. We will come to that part. So the ideal pricing in the beginning, keep it as 50 paisa per word. Do not expect more than this. Why? Because you are at a learning stage at the moment. The moment you have more than 25 to 30 articles at your own site, you have good, strong profile at Quora. These are the two platforms which are most visible platforms while grabbing freelance works. So these, if once you have good answers, followers at Quora, plus you have good, well-written article at your own site, you can increase the pricing and you are ready to hit the market. Keep at least 1 rupee to 1 rupee 50 paisa as a writer for the initial phase. Once you will deliver value to the organization, cater maximum 2 clients, which gives you consistent work every day. So if you're writing, say, 2,000 to 3,000 words in a day for those clients, you are at a good position to go ahead and get at least 50,000 plus a month. It's easy. My current writer, for example, I have one freelance writer available, Manish. He charges around 2 rupee per word, but he's a great writer. And most of the articles which we are publishing at IIMs right now is written by him. But his writing skills are good. How we hired him, that was first through Internshala as an intern, and then we realized over a period of time that he's really good, and we increased the pricing for him because we were getting value. He's a student right now. He's pursuing his MBA, I guess. One, how to pitch your services is like you would need to understand the sales part. There are a lot of other writers who are there, who are bidding for those works. How are you different than those guys? The effectiveness of your current content at your site, the answers at Quora, and your social media profiles will be the right answer. Once you have that at a stable position, start going ahead and asking for a work in the market. And all you need is that you have to just sell to the 2 clients, not more than that. You cannot cater to more clients than 2. If you have 2 clients, more than enough. Just serve them better and then you're good to go. And you just have to even sell once. For example, in a business like us, you have to find out new students every month. But in your case, you are into B2B services. Once you have 2 clients available, they are there with you until you don't, you don't serve them the way you've set that, those expectations. So once Once they are sold, sold. Now deliver. Deliver better. Who is your target audience? If I am a food blogger, my target audience is companies, people looking forward for something from a food blog site. I will give you all a list of those sites from where you can go ahead and start grabbing the work. I will give you list of all those social media channels. You have to join them. Every 1 minute, there is a new post for a new hiring there. That I want content writer for this small task. I want content writer for this service. Please contact. Every 1 minute, there is a new opening available there. You have to be active and just find out your two clients. That can be anyone. Hit the market the moment you have a stable profile. No one will give you work until you don't have a site, you don't have a content written there, and your business is not looking like, okay, this person understands this market. Creating a right format of your, the proposal. I will send you that list as well, that what is the right proposal and how to create that, so that you can go ahead and create those proposals, edit them. That will further help you to go ahead and gain attentions from those people, those who are giving you work. So far clear? Anyone wants to go ahead and ask question about it? The channels I will mail you guys, that from where you have to go ahead and grab the work. I will mail you all the list of proposals that how to go ahead and create one. I will also be sharing the list of tools. And by the way, I wanted to say something which is an important thing. If any one of your client asks you for a plugin or something, you can check with us. If we have a bulk license available, you can promise them for free that particular tool. And it's up to you. You can charge them because those are paid tools. You can charge half the money which is in the market. But first check with us whether it is available. If it is, give them for whatever pricing you want it. Meaningful need, yes, no, maybe. Okay, so all clear, yes, 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 clear. Okay, great, fantastic. It's 1/8 from 110 till 120. Will take the 10 minutes break. I will give you all an opportunity to unmute yourself, ask questions, things which are pending. We will discuss. I will talk about when you are exam ready. You have to give an exam, and then all of you will get your certificate for participation in this program. One of the things which is critical at the moment for each one of you is that you need to create each and everything which we have discussed. Of course, this was a complete insights about writing, marketing, and development of it. Still, there are a lot of people who have not yet created their profiles. Let's discuss this in an open Q&A session from 120 onwards. Let's come back and take this forward after 10 minutes. Sure, Ajum. Take care of yourself and happy birthday to your son. Take care. So, guys, see you at 120. For now, let me pause this session. Okay, guys, so I am back. Can you all confirm all of you are online now? So Maya is online. Great. Matt, Swatyaka, Swati, Kalyan, Chandra. Okay, great everyone. Great. I think everyone is back. So first of all, let me just create that what is the next step. Okay. Your weekly task and the final task will be given to all of you. That will be in your LMS. You can explore this by tomorrow because there is a lot to update there right now. After that, assignments. You guys need to submit those assignments to us. Once that is approved, we will give you a test link which is online. The question answers for that particular test is in objective form. You can select accordingly. Once you clear that test, you guys will get the certification copy, and this is the process. Until you have not submitted your assignments and your website is not as per the things which we discussed here, the content creation has a missing challenges or something like that, you won't get the link to give that test. We will provide you 15 days from today, which means until 4th of August, to make sure that all your content, all your website things is clear, it's appropriate as per the required structure. Anyone who has a question around it? Anyone wants to go ahead, share something? Pranat, I was saying that once all of you will submit all the required tasks, assignments, everything by 4th of August, you will get URL to give an exam. The examination is a form of objective type question answers. Once that is done, you will be rewarded with the certificate. No negative marking is there, but at the same time, exam link will only be shared once we have that complete details from your side for all the assignments. Clear? Meanwhile, you should at least submit 2 to 3 more posts at your site. Is this clear to everyone? I have only yes for that you are back. I haven't received yes for this thing. That okay, we have understood. Great Shreya, great Kalyani. And there may be someone who wants to go ahead, due to some personal things, would need an extension. We are fine with that, but a mail should be shared about it. How to create custom permalinks. In the second session, you said that you will help us with that. Yes. So for custom permalinks, one, we discussed it. Good question, Nakshatra. You can go ahead and, of course, in the second part, in the permalinks part, if you remember, you can create it there. I'll just show you again. Custom structure, and then save changes. That is one option. There is another tool available for the same that is called custom URL. You can download this Permalink Manager Lite, and you can create your custom URL. And once that is done, you can design all your custom permalinks in that Slug part of your SEO plugin called Yoast SEO. Permalink Manager Lite. And there are so many plugins available for this. You can just Google, and based on the current installation, you can go ahead, ratings, installation numbers. You can decide which one you wanted to go ahead and download. Is this clear, Nakshatra? Nakshatra, can you just confirm? How to create custom permalink in the second session you said, and also how to link the recent done blog to the home page. I want to display on the home page. If you go there at your pages, all pages, click on home and then edit. There will be an option for blog archive 1, or you have a choice of this. Once you will click on update, at your home page, all the recent blogs will start coming. That is by default setting given by them. And you can click on update now, it will start coming. But I don't advise you to do that. Reason being that your home page should be a clear home page. And blogs should come under the category of blogs. Now, I am giving you all an opportunity that you can unmute yourself. But first raise your hand, and then you can ask me any questions about the course, about current gaps which you have. You can raise your hand and then I'll unmute accordingly. And let's discuss this for next 30 minutes. And even if it is require more time, we can do that. One by one, everyone can ask me questions. Any question, guys, which you have in your mind, because after this, you are supposed to go ahead and work on the current task and everything. Pranath has said that you never shared your feedback about the written blog, sir. I made you. Pranath, I still remember I've given you a feedback, and that was read by me, and I've given you a feedback about it, that it was well written thing. And in case if I missed it, just let me know. Shreya, we will come to that part, that how you can apply and where you can apply for the internship. And if you wanted to become an intern here, we will talk about that as well. I request everyone can use mic option too, because everyone can go ahead and.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, Swati.
Can you hear me, sir?
Very well.
Okay. I have a very basic question. During the last 4 sessions that I have attended, what I've basically come across is we've studied a lot of plugins, apps, tools, Google keyword pages, Google business pages, etc. But the focus on content writing as a skill by itself, that if I publish XYZ on any platform, what is the what is the value of the content by itself? That's something. How do I enhance that? Because what I understand from all of these things is once your basic skills are good, these things can come into play very well. Your plugins, your apps, tools, etc. But enhance a basic skill, like, how do I understand a customer very well? How do I get to know what exactly he is looking for, and then, deliver a solution to that? What are the kind of pictures, what kind of information does he want at this point of time? What's the best words to use? How should I have it a little more fine? Should I have it a little more simple based on the audience, etc.? So we haven't touched much upon that, except for once when you said anytime you write something, you should basically follow the why, what, how, why, what, how structure, and that's how you should do it. But there's been very little on how to exactly write very good content by itself, like on just a WordPad or a Word file. So I just wanted to know your opinion on this.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Swati. Anyone who has a similar question like Swati, you can share it on chat. Sonia says yes, okay. Anyone else? Kalyani says yes, okay. Anyone else? Shweta says yes, same is in my mind, okay. All right, so most of you might have this question in your mind. Now, I personally want you to go ahead and research with the current market structure. Okay, so let me answer in a different way. If I have to write about IIM skills as a course, I am well informed about IIM skills. What IIM skills offers? What is the total number of duration, the kind of audience who can participate in the course, the number of hours, the tools, the structure, the pricing and everything that I already know. All I have to do is I have to write. The communication can be in a form of vernacular languages which you are using, or that can be in a form of English as a language. That is what as a subject you are writing about. Is it going to be increasing the vocabulary, grammar or something? Absolutely no. When I know about the product, service or a subject in detail, I am a writer. I can write about the subject. Is writing about any random topic makes sense? Absolutely no. Because if you're writing about something which is actually not going to cater the audience, or even someone is not even searching about that service, that means you're just wasting that particular energy on that subject. The content writing as a platform, if I have to ask this question to Swati, that Swati, what is the current niche you have picked up?
Food blog.
Food blog. You must be visiting different types of restaurants to taste that food first. Once you do that, that means that you can go ahead and write about that particular restaurant and that recipe and the food. Am I right?
Right.
Okay. Your experience. What is the right way to write that is what we learned in this course. How do I have to reach out to the world to share that experience is what we have learned in this course. About how, what and why is what you have experienced. As a third person, no one else can write that experience.
Right.
Audience, you were 100% sure that that is my experience. If I'm traveling to Goa, I stay at a different property and then I go to beaches and then there are a couple of restaurants I visit. That's my experience there in my brain. I just have to write words around it. But will I be able to share these words with the entire world if I follow the practices which I am unknown to? Absolutely no. But best places to visit in Goa. If this is the search term, do you want someone should read what you have written? Do you want someone should read that what you have written, right?
Yes.
That someone should read, the practices which you have learned will get you at page 1, will get you to go ahead and come in front of world. The writing part, the writing of that experience, it's all you. Is this answers your question? How to write, you've already learned. What to write is something which you want to go ahead and explore, experience, and that's what you need to share.
So I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I understand what you're saying. But if you look at the writing profession as today, when you actually look at freelance jobs or even as full-time jobs, a lot of the times what you're writing is not a first-person experience. Like a few months back, I was writing about hardcore finance. Okay, uh, I am not a finance person, okay, but you still have to dive in and write about stuff you really don't know. And this is true for all content writing fields today. You don't get first-hand experience. So what would be the best places to research about it? How do I pick content from very reliable sources so that plagiarism can be avoided? What kind of audience are they? Are they middle-aged? Are they young people? Are they old people? Do they have enough knowledge about finance to have a very comprehensive blog about it, or do they need more basic information? So these are the kinds of things any person who's new would struggle with.
I wanted to add this. Yes, absolutely, Swati. You have answered. You have already learned all of these things in the program, in the second chapter. Do you remember? We talked about research, the competition analysis, how to find out the geographical location, gender, all of that. We already discussed that. Are we missing on that part? We can rediscuss that. Do you want any information in that? I mean, if something is missing in your understanding, or anyone out of the rest of the group is still on that missing on that understanding part, that okay, that part is still not clear. Anyone else, please, who is still unsure that okay, the research part, the keyword analysis part? Sujata says yes, a lot is not clear. All right. Google Analytics is clear, sir. Shreya says yes, sir. Okay, so we have mixed answers here. Competition analysis is not clear to Sujata. We research, as you said, when we research on this, there are many options to make our blog popular. Yes, I've read this. I'll answer Nakshatra about it. Guest blogging, etc. It is recommended by popular bloggers, but really not sure on the implementation processes. Sure. Google Analytics is clear. Okay. So what I want to advise all of you is that, as I said today in the beginning, that we will keep one doubt clearing session, right? Remember? The idea of keeping that doubt clearing session is when all of you will practice everything, the analysis part, the writing part, the keyword research part, you will come up with a lot more other questions as well. This doubt clearing session, you will be able to go ahead and solve all your doubts in that. I know all of you, most of you, I would say, have not done that practical work at the moment. Do that right now. There will be a lot of questions which you will come up, and it's good that you will have questions at the moment. Keep them in mind, make a list of them, and once we will schedule a doubt clearing session, most likely by evening hours we will conduct on the weekdays. Let's do that doubt clearing session, and this part will be solved. Swati, on the other side, I wanted to request you for one thing. Of course, we can discuss this here as well, or we can do a one-on-one chat as well around it. And I am fully available for you. The research, the analysis, and everything we definitely discussed in the second chapter. But if you still face any challenges, if you need my personal advice, if you need a personal session on that, we can sit for 15 minutes and I can solve that. If that is still not clear, does that make sense?
Yes.
Great. Pranath has a question. Ask the public Google AdSense. What do you prefer? Pranath, I personally love Ask the Public because, Swati, let me first mute you again, okay? Pranath, I personally love Ask the Public, and there is a reason, because there are a lot of keyword suggestions which you can get from Ask the Public. Google AdSense is basically it's Google Ads. It's not AdSense. AdSense is different. When you run advertisement as a third party at your site, that's called Google AdSense, by the way. So Google Ads for Keyword Planner, I definitely use. But for a quick check, I am at Google, the Keyword Everywhere. Both has a similar functionality. So that extension is already there. Shweta says, can you suggest any other platform to improve real writing skills beside electronic applications? Shreya, I request, give yourself write at least for 2-3 times. This question will be removed for sure. There is nothing better than writing today over the internet, given you have a lot of, channels, lot of tools available to help you to write better, engage with audience, follow at least 2-3-4 articles, and then write at least 2-3-4 articles, and then you will experience altogether a different learning. Now coming back to the Nakshatra's question, as you said, when you research on this, there are many options to make our blog popular, like affiliate marketing, AdSense, guest blogging, etc. It is recommended by popular bloggers as well, but really not sure on the implementation part. Nakshatra, the reason behind you are not sure about it, that right now, at least write, again I'm saying 5 to 6 articles. I will ensure that you find out in your niche all those affiliate channels and how to go ahead and create an account at affiliate sites and start earning. But again, I'm saying, until you do not have visitors, do not expect anyone will come and buy from your website for the other products. So if someone search for a different types of, say like hosting accounts, say like even Make My Trip has an affiliate channel. I mean, every third organization on the internet has an affiliate channel. Amazon has an affiliate channel. So to run that, you should have good, stable blog available, and then you can go ahead, build up your account with those affiliated, start hyperlinking, start creating images and give hyperlink to redirect to your traffic to the other site so that you can earn. How it's gonna done, we will discuss that in our doubt clearing session, because it's too early right now. If we will discuss that, you won't be able to go ahead and understand the insights of it. Is this clear, everyone? Any other person who wants to ask a question? Anyone who is still not sure that, okay, I have done this course for 4 weeks, I have spent my 16 hours and some part on the practical learning. Why is that I am still not getting that confidence of, will I be able to write? Will I be able to write better? Guys, open up. This is the time when you can ask all the questions, and we should also have this in mind, that this group is at this stage at the moment and we have to cater them accordingly. You will not be alone ever. This is a promise. But until you don't share what is the current, your mind state about your learning, your understanding, I can only coach, but on the basis of your current experiences. Open up, guys. There can be good, there can be bad, there can be ugly experience. Talk to me, as I said in the beginning. The more you're open with me, the more chances of learning you will have. Fatima, Jyoti, Kalyani, Nakshatra, Pranat, Shreya, Shweta, Sujata, Sumya, Swamini. Pranat has a question. Is it better to create same page anchors using custom links or is it all different pages? For example, my contact us is custom linked as an anchor to my home page, and same for about us. Up to you. How do you want to go ahead and create that in terms of, okay, so if you will create a page, I think that's better, because that gives a state clickable action, even a sitemap will be better. So better do that. I have hardly seen one or two sites creating the way you have created it, Pranat. But again, the one which you have created is fine. I don't think so there is any challenge. But if you will create a a new page, a customized page, especially for those particular explanation, that would work better. Fatima, can you please explain again about the certification part? I'll answer this again, Fatima. Let me just answer the Sujata's question. Perhaps 4-week is like a crash course. Seems very fast track to understand and practice simultaneously. Need to practice more and keep clarifying doubts offline probably if we keep receiving guidance. Sujata, be assured about one thing. You guys have lifetime access with us. When I said we keep doing these doubt clearing sessions, we do it occasionally, but over the weekdays, evening hours. Those doubt clearing sessions are for around 1 hour 30 minutes. You will never be alone. We are just a mail away, and any doubt which you have will be solved. Have this as a promise, and be assured about whatever you have learned here, you are going to really go ahead and write better content. Fatima, answering your question, there is a process which you need to follow. You need to complete all your assignments. You have to publish a couple of articles. You have to go ahead. Once these things are done, submit to us. We will evaluate it. You have time until 4th August for this particular submission and everything. Once that part is done, great. You will receive URL to give your online examination. Once that is done, a certificate will be issued to you for participation in this course. Anyone else who wants to ask any other question? So I need to publish some article. That's all right. Yes, absolutely. You have to make your website. A proper website. You have to go ahead and you learned about creating a customized Facebook profiles. I mean the pages, LinkedIn, Twitter. Do that as well. Let us evaluate your work, and based on that, we will proceed. See, the idea is not to stop you to get the certificate. Absolutely not. The idea is that you actually take actions. I have experience. I mean, the last week task which people were supposed to do there are a lot of people who have still not done this. Answering a question, from one of you, like, why we are not able to go ahead and still gain that confidence. The idea is that once you will write a content, you will get one feedback. Second article, you will get another feedback. Those feedbacks will finally be able to help you to go ahead and get the complete insight. Okay, now this is something which I should not repeat. I should ignore these things, and then accordingly you will be able to come into the exact mind frame of writing a better content. So at the moment, one article is not just sufficient. There are a lot more which you need to write. That is the learning curve. Once you are done with this, good to go. Hit the market. Something about the group where we can discuss things regarding our evaluation. Definitely, Pranat. There is a private group at Facebook we are planning to create. We have not yet decided, because that also creates an opportunity for spammers to join that group and then start publishing their private things and all. There is a new thing which has recently come up from Facebook, that only people which are registered with you with their email IDs can access to that tool. We are exploring that. If that works for us, we will create a customized group only for the paid students of our organization. But we will come back to you on that in a day or two maximum, for sure. Fatima says but what if I'm not good with technical stuff? So I'm good at writing, but all these techie stuff confuses me. I can definitely publish stuff, but I don't understand or like Twitter. Ignore Twitter. You have your website now. Write and publish your content there, but at least share it at social channel. It gives good weightage, and your content gets visible to the more audience. You can ignore Twitter completely. There is nothing, no foundation at all. Whatever you have learned it from all the objectives to be fulfilled. If you're agency, you have to do this. If you're freelancer, people will expect something better from you. Outside content writers have no idea about what you have discussed. Simply, if you want to validate what you have learned versus what is required in the market, go to any job portal site, find out what is the current requirement there in the market. Okay, evaluate what you have learned. If you find any gap, let us know. Our program is being designed in a way which is actually required outside in the market. So things which is required from a content writer, you have learned that. Is that answers your question, Fatima? Sujata, you were also agreed on this. So is this answer your question as well? Where is rest of the guys? No question, guys. I mean, all are good to go with it. Everyone, can you all share any other question which is there in your mind? And if anyone has a negative thought right now in mind about something, because we all are human, at moments we do not want to say something openly, keeping in mind others should not feel bad. Absolutely keep this in mind that there is nothing like that. Our objective is you to learn, and we are ready to go extra miles for that. That is for sure. And let's be open about it. Anyone wants to go ahead and share any doubt, question, experience, good, bad, whatever, you can even write to me in private. I promise I won't read it publicly, but I will get to know that, okay, this person needs to go ahead and get some clarification or experience. Shreya, no question at the moment. Somya, no question at the moment. Okay. I wanted to ask you, are you all guys getting right response at email, whatever feedbacks, whatever you are, raising as a question, are you getting on time as an answer? Support structure is good. I mean, are you facing any questions about it? Fatima, over an email, as you are getting mails, doubt clearing session mail also you will get from us. We will do it most likely next week. I am giving you all a week's time. Next week we will do this. Sujata says, prompt responses, thanks. Happy to know this. You will also see a lot of new faces in a doubt clearing sessions. They are the previous, batch students. So that is another thing. Nakshatra is totally brand. Okay. Yes, Swati, I am yet to reply on the feedbacks because the objective was not to, okay, so the feedback is just one, by the way. You can simply go ahead and click on that answer. I really loved it that all of you, whoever have written the answers there, it has beaten all the previous answers except mine. That was really, really, really amazing. So one thing, you followed the right guidelines that day, which we discussed. And see, let's go back on that answer once. Let's see that how many of you have written. And Pranad, I'll just answer here. Just wait. I know that the question I've read, I'll answer. Okay, Shreya's answer is at 1. Arjun's answer is at 2. Swati is at 3. Shweta's answer is at 4. Pranad is at 5. Anchal is at 6. And then these are previous students who have written. Shraddha's answer has got maximum upvotes. Do you know, Shraddha, Shraddha, the reason behind, there are many reasons for, your answer may be at this particular thing is that, one, try to use short lines. I mean, you can just divide these lines and then I think you will be able to go ahead and get your ranking above. But see the beauty of it that all of you followed the right guidelines and answer is on top. Why? That is what understanding is important. That what is the right way to write? Writing, anyone can write, guys, but writing in a right format is very important. And every different channel has a different requirement. All of you, so we were discussing about it that the writing part is still not discussed. Okay, let's take example of Shreya. Whatever Shreya has written here, this is her experience, right? This is her current experience which she has received while in this, participating in this course. But the way she should write that experience was a skill. And in the end of the day, she is hitting at the top. Does that answer that previous question? Now, same thing I want to tell you is that when you will start writing at your own blog, you will see that my content is page 1. Once your content is at page 1, if people are reading it, if you're receiving visitors at your website, be assured you're writing better. You are absolutely writing better. Does that answer the question? The previous question which we were discussing. About the feedback, I will be sharing feedback with everybody about this, but the feedback is in front of all of us. Whoever have written from this batch is 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, rank will always be like this. Everyone cannot come at 1 and everyone cannot come at 2. But the feedback is in front of us. Clear, guys? Is this clear, everyone? Yes, no, maybe? And does this also answers that you are writing a good content? The experience, the blog research, whatever you will do, you already have an information, the keyword analysis, you already know how to do that. Everything you are clear about. You have to just write using the right formats now. Pranat, WP Super Cache is not available as a plugin on WordPress right now. It is available. Google it, WP Super Cache plugin. Download it at your desktop or laptop, whatever you are using, and upload it. It will work. Any other question, guys? Let's take another 10 minutes to solve all your doubts at the moment if you have any. Great. Now, guys, there is another opportunity which you as a student can get from us. You can be a part of our internship program, which is a 3-month internship. You would need to write 8 successful articles to, for us. It's a non-paid internship. A certificate of internship will be provided. You are eligible for the internship once you have a certificate given by us to you, and then you can definitely apply for it. Every week a new topic will be given by us. We have a strong approval process, and a minimum article length which we take is that 2,500 words. Writing for us will surely give you benefit because all the content will be published with your name at our website, and we ensure that it will be, it will be ranking soon. So that is another opportunity. Yes, Pranav. I promised you for a paid internship as well, Pranav. I remember. Let me experience that how good you are, and we will surely look forward to hire you. Any other question, guys? Next 8 minutes. Anyone who has any negative thought in their mind can share it right now. Can speak with me over a call. I do not want anyone close this session with half hour. Please make sure we are clear about the subject. Make sure even we are clear about each other expectations as well as the delivery part. No one should have that mind frame that I have not understood this topic and now the classes are over. Classes are not over. Classes are for lifetime. We are going to, we are fine with doing these sessions 100 times for you guys. I'll make sure that until you have not learned this subject, we are not going to leave you alone. We do not sell education. I hope all of you have experienced this. We don't call outside that buy our course. It's purely incoming thing. People buy it, people take it. So this is how it is. I'm not able to open Keyword Planner on Google Ads. Did you register yourself, Somya? If no, and by the way, Google has changed the format of it. It's asking for a new campaign. You would not need to create a campaign. On the top, you can see tools as an option. There you can explore Keyword Planner. If that doesn't work for you, let me know. I will take a remote access from you. Okay, Somya, no problem. So one option is that use keywords everywhere extension. That is same as Google Keyword Planner. Second, if it is asking you to create a campaign, it may ask you to create financial things as well. Do not worry, Google won't charge you at all, but they will ask you for financial details. You can put it there to explore Keyword Planner because since it has turned out to ads.google.com, they have changed the new user registration process. They won't charge you, believe me, and you should not even spend. But to access that, I just came to know about this from Ajum only that she was facing this issue. So just do the registration part. That's it. No money requirement. Okay, so now the opposite question because I've asked every type of a question, but I think now I want everyone. Now this is next 5 minutes. You can share your experience with me, the feedback of this entire course, one line, two line. I wanted to hear from each one of you. How was your experience today in the class and overall in this training program? That includes support, that includes learning experience, that includes dealing with me, getting Q&A session with me, and everything. So let's take 5 more minutes, share your experience. At least I'll get that confirmation. I'll get that satisfaction. All right, this group is satisfied. For Fatima, first session was too long and confusing. I understand that. the advice would be that session. Okay. All right. Feedback taken. Sujata, this was the last session for this particular class. We will be connecting for doubt clearing in one doubt clearing session, and we will keep doing it. Relax, you will be notified. Apart from this, you will also be, I am or my team is available over emails. You will get 100% support. Relax. Fatima, just to answer your question, that I know that there are a lot of things which we need to cover up from technical, from writing, and then from analysis part. The idea of keeping these doubt clearing sessions once in every 15 days is actually that to give you enough time to go ahead, practice, and then do things by your own and then come back with your questions. See, just for an example, if someone needs to run swimming, a coach can only guide, right? But someone will go ahead and dive into water and then do a lot of other exercises, then only you learn that swimming. And with years of practice, you become master about the subject. Same goes and same applies in any of a skill development program. One of those is this, which you are doing right now. So, as a newbie, you will always get that experience while consuming something new. But please relax. I ensure that you are fully learned about this subject. It's really fun addressing people becomes easier fast. Thank you for always being here during class, otherwise too. Writing has always been a passion, but you gave it. Thank you, Pranav. Good amount of time should help. Session like really good. It's well compensated with recording and email support, enriching experience. Indeed, I should copy this, guys, as we don't record. Great share. Thank you. It was indeed a great pleasure having you here. Pranav, thank you. It was indeed a great pleasure. Yes. Guys, rest of the people, can you all share your experience, please? Thank you, Swati. I understand, Fatima, with respect. However, I wanted to tell you that the extra part, I mean the extra fee which one needs to invest in the course were actually there at the website, and it's there since day first. So there was nothing like that we have hidden anything from anyone. If you read our FAQ, frequently asked question, we have clearly written the extra investment which one has to do for buying a domain name as well as the hosting account. You have SiteGround hosting. Believe me, that is a premium hosting. You would have, gone for other hosting accounts as well. But trust me, Sites doesn't work properly on those accounts. Thank you, Swati. And soon you will, by the way, Fatima, you will definitely, earn back whatever you have invested in your program. And in fact, you will start advising people to go for good hosting accounts. But yes, your point is well taken. What we should do is that in this case, that we should make it very clear in the first emails that this is an extra investment because most of the people do not read FAQs. Thank you, Kalyani. Thank you so much. And yes, definitely, there are a lot of new things which you will even come to know the moment you will get into it. Nakshatra, thanks first of all. Thank you so much for. I understand, and we owe an apology here. However, as I said that it was written, but I think yes, FAQ part should be on the top. So taking your feedback, and I'll make sure that product team should work on that. Thank you, Soumya. Thank you so much. So there is Nakshatra has said that if there is any advanced course, one thing which I really wanted to make sure that each one of you to follow is that, guys, there is nothing advanced in writing after this. Just practicing will make you, a pro about this subject. All the advanced things and everything, the hacks around it, we will discuss whenever we will do the, backup session for all your doubt clearing and all. So do not go and hunt for another course after this. You are all set to hit the market after few, weeks. So make sure that you just do not do any kind of or do not enroll in any kind of a training program. Great, Sujata. Thank you. Somya says this is one of the most overwhelming experience. Nice, good to know this. I've anyone else who wants to share something before we close this session? So by tomorrow, you will have everything in your LMS, including your recordings and including everything about this. This includes plugging details about all the tools which we discussed, everything. Once again, we will keep you informed about the latest updates as well as the doubt clearing sessions. We will do this most likely by next week evening hours. If in case you miss it, do not worry. And we will keep doing it so you can again come back and participate again and again. So there is no problem. Okay, Pranath, I will go ahead and share the feedback with you. Great, Fatima. Thank you so much. So once again, guys, thank you. Thank you for participating, joining us as your training institution. I am looking forward each one of you doing a great work in content industry. We will look forward to ensure that if in case you want any kind of a help, we are always there. At the same time, whatever support in terms of this as a subject you would need, we are just an email away. So for now, thank you. You all have completed your course, but not yet, because the real learning is once you will submit your assignments, once you will clear the examination. Examination is, it's not that tough. The major part is that you complete your assignments, because we want to make sure that you have done that assignment part properly. Stay active at most of the writing platforms that will bring a lot of value to your professional career. So for now, if anyone wants to go ahead and share something, you can let me know right away. Else we are ready to go ahead and hit the market now. All right, guys. So for now, can we close this session and expect that you are going to do all the tasks which you have? Complete those tasks and let's take this to the next stage now. Guys, need a confirmation before we close the session? I am yet to come back about our Facebook group. You need to give me another 1 or 2 days. I will send you a URL or an email to join that with the email addresses which you have. Because that Facebook account will be 100% private, only accessible to our students with their email accounts. No one else can do that. But I am yet to identify that how secure it is. Once we are confirmed about it, we will be connected always at that platform. Thank you, Kalyani. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Shreya, Nakshatra, Jyoti, Samya. Thank you, everybody. And Pranath, yes, I'll just review and thank you so much. I will look forward to see you guys in the next class whenever we will do for the doubt clearing. Make sure that you have a lot of doubts. The more doubts you have, trust me, I'll be really happy. Okay? So come back with lots of doubts. Do the research part and make sure that you're coming up with so many doubts so that we can go ahead and get in details of this writing as a subject. Okay? Take care. Thank you, guys. Once again, it was really one of the best class for me as well. I really enjoyed. You guys were very active in terms of participation, and I would say everyone was participating. So this was one of the best experience in the entire teaching experience which I have. So love this session, trust me. Take care, guys. Thanks. Enjoy your weekend, and I will look forward. By 4th of August, make sure each and everything is well created from you guys, and you are in a good in a position to go ahead and take this forward. Bye. Take care, guys. Thank you. I am stopping the recording part and